Hello there, Aries. Thank you for stopping by for your video tarot forecast for the week of February 2nd through February 8th. I am using my Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And what we have coming up for you on Monday, Aries, is the Star in reverse. So the Star in reverse tells me that you're starting the week on Monday feeling a little bit kind of lost, sort of lost out in space. Like you're not really in touch with reality and you're feeling that, but you're not also really in touch with the spiritual side of things either. And just really having a hard time finding some clarity and getting away from confusion on Monday. Okay, so Tuesday, Aries, what we have is the Eight of Coins, Eight of Coins, Eight of Coins. I feel like some of you are going to be playing hooky on Tuesday, not going to work. I don't feel like working today, thank you very much. Maybe some of you will have a holiday, birthday off, something, I don't know. When is Aries' birthdays? Good question. I know, that's crazy, isn't it, that I don't know that? So anyway, Eight of Coins means I'm feeling like some of you are playing hooky. Some of you are going to be going to work and just feeling like, well, I just don't feel like doing anything and not accomplishing anything at all. And for some of you, I feel like you will be, and this more feels like work for this section of you, this feeling that's coming in feels like, and this is for probably about 40% of you, this feels like work that has to do with not your income, but things, chores that you have to do to keep your household running, stuff like, you know, paying the rent, running errands, getting things taken care of in the house, you know, just buying the supplies, stuff that it takes just to keep the household running. I'm feeling like you're trying to get some stuff done on Tuesday, but it kind of just keeps going nowhere. It's like you're just pedaling on a bike that is just not even touching the ground. It's just not going anywhere. So work is kind of a weird situation. Either you're not going to work, or you're going to go to work and not get much done, or you're going to be doing stuff trying to take care of your own household and having trouble with getting anything accomplished that way. Okay, so then Aries, Wednesday, here's what we have. We have the Lovers card, and it is in reverse. The Lovers card in reverse, for some of you, I'm actually feeling like, and this is not very common for me on this card, but for some of you, Aries, I feel like you're making a decision on Wednesday, and I'm feeling like probably if you can procrastinate a little bit on this decision, I would like to see you wait until Friday if you can. For some of you, you're going to have a deadline and you're not going to be able to wait. But it seems to me like things are not going to be exactly as clear as you want them to be to make that decision on Wednesday. And this is a more significant decision. This is not like, okay, what color am I painting my nails today? So this is a more significant decision with long-term effects. Let's see, so that's for some of you. I would like to see if you could to hold off on that decision until Friday. Things are going to be more clear for you then. What else is going on? For some of the rest of you, I'm feeling like this is coming in as more of a typical meaning. Lovers in reverse generally talks about relationships, and it can be romantic relationships, but keep in mind it can also be friendships, family relationships, or business relationships. And I know you guys that watch my videos are getting so tired of me saying this every time we talk about relationships, that it could be love, but it doesn't have to be. Just the truth of it. And if I don't remind people, people will always, always, always misinterpret that. That's been my experience. So I just keep reminding people. So anyway, you have some kind of relationship for a lot of you. I'm feeling like this is more of you. This is 60% of you, some kind of relationship issue. And this is a situation where your relationship, whatever relationship it is going backwards instead of the direction that you would like it to. However, don't get too down about this because you have another really good relationship card coming up later on in the week. So don't let this get you down. All right, so Thursday, what we have is the Hanged Man, and this is why I said this is why I didn't say try to hold off on that decision until Thursday, because Thursday, when you have the Hanged Man, what that's telling me is you do have a situation in your life that you're just not sure how to handle. You just quite don't know where to go with it. And it looks like any kind of situation that you come up with to handle this just kind of makes things worse or brings about repercussions that you really don't want. So this is a good time to just kind of sit still and wait for some inspiration to come in. Maybe do a little bit of meditation on it. Maybe doing a little bit of prayer on it. Getting some help from Spirit, from God, from the angels, your spirit guides, all of that. Okay, so that's what I see Thursday as some real trouble trying to find a way to handle a certain situation in your life. Okay, so now Friday, this card I've noticed is coming up more and more for me on Fridays, and I'm more and more feeling like it's a celebration card. Look at that, there's music, there's musical instruments. Three of Pentacles really talks about creativity. That's the traditional meaning, is talking about doing something very creative. And so music to me is part of celebration. You know, you go out and watch some music, or maybe you're part of the band and you're making some music. But I'm really feeling like Friday, you know, it's celebration. Thank God the week is over. That's really the feeling that I have coming through for most of you Aries on Friday. So even if you do something little to celebrate, for some of you, I feel like, you know, it's just pouring a glass of wine with your dinner and just going, oh, the week is over. And for others of you, I feel like you're celebrating it, you know, much bigger, maybe even going a little bit over the top, regretting it a little bit Saturday. But I do feel a lot of that end of week, just let's get out and do something, just have been working too hard and it is time to blow off some steam. A lot of that energy is coming through for you, Aries. All right, so that was Friday. Saturday, Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. For whatever reason, I'm feeling this might have to do with I'm feeling this does have to do with sporting events for a certain portion of you, maybe like about 40% of you. This has to do with sporting events. And this is talking about, yeah, for some of you, I feel like it's just practice, and like you come away from practice feeling like, well, I didn't really make any progress there, or my team really didn't make any progress there. I feel like you come away feeling that. I'm being told to let you know that sometimes you don't see the results of the progress right away. So don't be too down on yourself. And then let's see, so what about the rest of you? What is this all about? Let's see here. I just sense a real big restlessness on Saturday for you Aries people. It feels like there's really something that you want to do. It's something that you've been thinking about, and for whatever reason, you feel like you're limited from doing it right now. So I don't know if it's finances, I don't know if you don't have the right vehicle to pull this off or what it is, but there's something that you really want to do, and right now it's just not the right time for you. Everything is not in place to do it. And so there's just this real true restlessness coming in of that chomping at the bit feeling. Now, Sunday, here's your good card. I told you earlier, the 10 of Cups. Yay, good relationship card. All right, so once again, 10 of Cups is a relationship card. It might be a romantic relationship. It might not. It could also be for family, friends, or business relationships. But considering it's Sunday, it's probably not business relationships for most of you, although for like 10% of you, I am feeling it does have to do with business or with work. That relationship with somebody having to do with business or work is moving forward very nicely. I'm feeling like for about 70% of you, we are talking about romantic relationship, being in a really good place, kind of taking that relationship on to the next level on Sunday. And then that still leaves how many? Like maybe 30 or 40% of you, maybe? Something like that? 20 or 30%? For you guys, I am feeling like there's a lot of family things going on as far as relationships doing really well. So I'm feeling like for some of you, this is stepkid relationships. That you have a relationship with a stepkid that actually like has some kind of awe-inspiring moment on Sunday that helps things move forward. And we all know those are tricky. They can be very tricky. And I'm also feeling for some of you, this is a sibling relationship, something going on with a sibling where you actually have some kind of breakthrough. Maybe it's somebody you haven't been talking to for a while, or maybe it's somebody you haven't connected with for a while, you know, or maybe it's somebody you have been like avoiding for a while. But I'm seeing some kind of breakthrough come through on sibling relationships on Sunday as well for a smaller percentage of you. So we've got, what do we have? We have sibling relationships, we have stepkid relationships, we have romantic relationships, which is the biggest one. And then we have a small percentage of people with work relationships. And what this card really means about relationship is that whatever this relationship is, it's moving up to the next level. So in an example, in a romantic relationship, maybe you go from being, you know, just dating to exclusive, or maybe you go from being exclusive to being in the same house. Or in a business relationship, maybe you go from being associates, maybe you go from being one that works for somebody or one that has one works for you, and you become partners and you really work a lot more together. stepkid relationship. This can just be anything where the stepkid accepts you more than what he did before, he or she. And then sibling, any kind of reconnect. It feels really, siblings feels like a reconnect after a disconnect for you guys. So definitely good. No matter which relationship it shows up in, it's good. It's a good relationship card for Sunday. So Aries, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, please realize that I do more than tarot reading. I also do spiritual healing as well as mediumship work. So if you would like to check out my website, I am at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there, if you decide I am the best person to work with for you, then go ahead and contact me and we will set up a session for you as quickly as possible. And then for the rest of you, I'll see you next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.